Jesus, we thank you for the generosity of this church, because we give because you give. And we pray that in the giving of these gifts to the families, that they would know that they have friends in Jesus, that they would know that they have a God who is generous to them.
Back in 1988 at Faith Lutheran Church in Troy, Carol and I wanted to do a Christmas outreach for our church. We ended up with 187 children from 3 inner city churches that we handed names out at Faith Troy, and that was the beginning of Gifts for All God's Children. God has just got such a heart for all children, but especially those in the inner city. He just is a faithful God. He provides more than we can ever ask or imagine it. We have an ID tag for every child. It has their name and their age and their sex and their sizes and their gift ideas. And when people take that ID tag, they literally connect with that child, and they just love the shopping, and they love to bless that child, and the children just are amazed in the city of what they receive.
Let me tell you this, they're always asking about it weeks before, especially the ones who have already been there. And the ones who are the first timers, they can never believe it's a bag full of gifts that they can hardly carry, because there's always like 6 or more gifts inside. And
we wrap and we collect gifts, and more come in just as we wrap and give them out. We have a huge Christmas workshop that we collect and buy new toys and clothes all year long. So we shop for all the children at our workshop that are not sponsored in the schools and the churches and the businesses.
This is my job every Wednesday. Then I come in any other day when I have time for wrapping, for shopping. I've done this for about 20 years. We started out shopping with paper bags, and now we have beautiful, big IKEA bags. I'm involved in a lot of organizations, but this one is the most fulfilling.
It brings a lot of joy to all the kids, and it brings, good feeling to to our community and everything.
so the families come at Christmas, and on that Christmas party day, it starts with a worship service in the morning, and then we go into lunch, and then finally the party is in the afternoon, and it always ends up in the church again with the Christmas pageant and the story of Christmas. And each child then receives their bag of gifts that they go home with.
And their eyes just light up, and it's just so many big presents that they get. If it wasn't for a gift for all of God's children, they would not probably get anything.
They've really used that as a starting point to get people involved, not only during the Christmas season, but also to help people to see the needs around them in their community all year long.
We make them aware that these are gifts from God. They're not from Santa Claus. These are from God's people that love them and care about them. That opens the door for us to be able to really work with that family year-round.
What God has done through their ministry is they've opened up eyes and they've opened up hearts.
A gift that transcends circumstances and brokenness of humanity, that says you matter, and a gift that's given not just to be nice, but rather a gift that's given in the love of Christ and His grace. It's just a powerful, impacting thing.
No one gives gifts like the Gifts for All God's Children people do. It's just quite amazing. Our Gifts for All God's Children would never function without all the donors that sponsor these kids for Christmas. And God only could do this, and I don't think He's done with us yet.